Yeah, let's take a look at what is going on around the country. And, of course, violent riots, shootings, people getting shot in the head, crowds getting shots fired into them, and so forth. A lot of violence across the country. This clip I want to play for you. Scott Carpenter, his family business created by his parents, burned down in ashes after 40 years. Video clip number 3.
This morning, get up, come down here, and what I see, I was not prepared for. I knew it was going to be a disaster, but I didn't know what a disaster looked like till I saw it.
And I can hear the emotion in what you're saying. I mean, what is the family feeling right now?
It's tough. This is a business that my parents started 40 years ago, small, out of their garage. It was a small business. Did it just to make a few extra dollars, and eventually it grew. 31 years ago, they bought this building, and so we've been here ever since. They're very upset about it. It's emotionally hurtful. We didn't do anything to anybody. Why did we deserve it?
Yes, sir, just my final question.
That's right. What did they do to deserve that? And the headlines from CNN. Banner headline. Protests were fiery, but mostly peaceful. So there's no problem, right? No problem. Just tell that to him. You had New York Times said peaceful marches that then gave way to fire and destruction. Or you have CBS News anchor Gayle King saying the riots began as peaceful protests, which is what Black Lives Matter is really all about, right? Oh, we all know that, right? It's not clear if those setting the fires were involved in the initial demonstrations. Yeah, they had nothing to do with it at all. But we've shown you the documents where they strategize about how, well, we use these, we want some of you guys to be peaceful out front so we can, maneuver behind you and get this going. And then I love this Babylon Bee satire because they get right to the heart of the issue. Their satire piece. Gavin Newsom assures Californians that wildfires are, quote, mostly peaceful. He said the fires are mostly peaceful, mostly calm, nothing to worry about, said Governor Newsom as the fires burned through thousands of acres of forest behind him. They're peaceful infernos, and they will definitely not burn your house down or anything. We're fine here. Everything's fine here. How are you? If a peaceful fire approaches your home, do not fight back. That would be racist. Allow it to consume your home peacefully, of course. If you are a true ally of indigenous people everywhere, you'll do that. Remember, it's just fine. This is fine. There's nothing to worry about. The California wildfires are also mostly peaceful. And they're natural. They're natural, absolutely natural. And, we look at Gayle King, and she says, well, this is what Black Lives Matter is really about. Is it really what that's about, Gayle? Is it even about black people, or is it about Marxism? Is it about the age-old, going back to the mid-20th century, the plan to create a civil war here in America based on racism to be used by the Marxists? Just take a look. And we got the story at Infowars.com. This mob of white college students, the Marxists, Lenin's useful idiots, now youthful idiots, intimidating this woman in a restaurant, yelling and screaming at her. It's absolutely amazing. Roll the B-roll of that. I mean, they're yelling at her, getting in her face. They've got their fists up in the air. Black Lives Matter. Save Black Lives Matter. Roll some of the audio there. And she's not doing it. She's not raising her fist in solidarity with the white Marxists. Oh, for Black Lives Matter, of course. I don't see any black lives there. And then finally, they bend down and get in her face. You're a Christian, aren't you? You're a Christian, aren't you? Yeah, because I don't worship Marxists. I don't worship your racist agenda. Oh, you must be a Christian. Well, they got that right, don't they? I don't bow to you. I'm a Christian. I only kneel to God.
Decoding the mainstream propaganda. It's the David Knight Show.
Introducing InfoWars Life Pure Turmeric Extract. This is taken under the tongue. It is pure turmeric. It goes together very well with our body's ultimate turmeric formula that is taken as a powdered capsule and absorbed in the stomach and intestines. This is absorbed under the tongue into the bloodstream, and then the remaining also is then absorbed by the stomach. So it's more of an intense delivery system. The two formulas are different, but both are concentrates, and our first product got rave reviews. We've now been testing this out for several months. Some of our staff like it more than Bodies, some like Bodies better. For me, they're both amazing for their anti-inflammatory action and so much more, and they fund the InfoWar. So get our new liquid turmeric extract exclusively at InfoWarsStore.com today. Get additional 25% off. This is a 360 win. Turmeric is renowned for what it does for all of our bodies, for inflammation and so much more. Get yours today at InfoWarsLife.com.